Good morning, class. This is your teacher, Miss Judy MC Pataksil. How are you today? Welcome to P and Health subject, second semester, week 6 lesson. So, our learning objectives for today's lesson are: at the end of the lesson, the students will be able to observe personal safety protocol to avoid dehydration, overexertion, hyperthermia, and hyperthermia during MVPA participation. Second, discuss the nature and background of basketball. Lastly, we have familiarized with the different facilities and equipment used in basketball. The lesson that we are going to tackle this morning is about personal safety protocols in playing basketball. To begin our lesson, let's discuss nature, background, and history of basketball. Basketball is a game played between two teams of 5 players, each on a rectangular court, usually indoors. The objective of the game is to shoot the ball through a basket. It is one of the most popular and widely viewed team sports in the world. Shooting, passing, dribbling, and rebounding are the commonly used techniques used in the game, as well as different positions or player positioning, defensive and offensive structure, and techniques. The center, power forward, or small forward are the tallest players of the team, while point guard or shooting guard are the shorter players of the team that possess the best ball handling skills and speed play. It was invented by the Canadian clergyman, educator, and physician James Naismith on or about December 1891 at the International Young Men's Christian Association or YMCA Training School, or now Springfield College in Springfield, Massachusetts. It was Luther Halsey Gulick, Naismith's supervisor and the college's first physical education director, who challenged Naismith to invent a new indoor game for the school's students to play during the long New England winter. Now, let's proceed to basic skills in basketball. First, we have dribbling. So dribbling, it is an important skill for all basketball players. This skill will allow you to move up and down the court, maneuver past defenders, and execute plays. This involves bouncing the ball off the floor with your hands. Proper dribbling requires ball handling skills and knowledge of how to spread your fingers for ball control. It is also best if you know how to dribble equally well with both hands. Here are the tips on basic basketball dribbling. First, use your fingertips to dribble and never the palm. Dribble on the side of your body, never bounce the ball in front repeatedly. Get used to bouncing the ball off the ground. Lower your body slightly so that the ball is bouncing rapidly at waist level. Look up when you are dribbling, not on the ground or on the floor. When switching the ball from one hand to another, bounce the ball across hard and quick. When changing direction, shift the momentum of your body towards that direction. Next, we have shooting, basic skill of basketball. Shooting is the act of attempting to score points by throwing the ball through the basket. It requires the ability to properly hold and throw the ball into the air toward the basket while avoiding defenders. A general procedure that all good basketball shooters more or less follow. Half bend your knees before shooting a basketball for more potential power. Your dominant hand should have its fingers spread out. Only the fingertips should be gripping onto the ball. Your other hand supports the ball on the side. The ball should be brought about above the head in one motion. At this point, the angles at your armpit, elbow, and wrist is at 90 degrees. While extending your knees, extend your forearm and your wrist. Make sure you follow through with your wrist movement. It feels natural to jump upon release. Tips on shooting a basketball. Always keep track of the distance between you and the hoop. Tuck your elbows inward towards each other when shooting. Shoot the basketball at an arc. It increases accuracy. Aim at the part inside the rim farthest from your standpoint. Use screens and offensive plays to get open. Square up your shooting hand with the basketball hoop. Grip the basketball tightly with only your thumb and little finger. Aim with your index finger or middle finger only. Never hesitate due to the fear of a block shot. Next, we have passing. Passing is another skill that when mastered can help you become a complete basketball player. A pass happens when one player throws the ball to another player with the purpose of setting up a play or taking a shot. Points of emphasis in teaching passing. A good pass is a pass a teammate can catch. When passing, step toward your receiver. When catching, step toward the pass. Like shooting, the ball should have a backspin to it. This is accomplished by following through on every pass. Basic passes. First, we have the chest pass. The pass originates from the chest. It is thrown by gripping the ball on the side with the thumbs directly behind the ball. When the pass is thrown, the fingers are rotated behind the ball and the thumbs are turned down. Next, we have the bounce pass. Bounce pass is thrown with the same motion, however, it is aimed at the floor. It should be thrown far enough out that the ball bounces waist high to the receiver. Overhead pass. Overhead pass is often used as an outlet pass. Bring the ball directly above your forehead with both hands on the side of the ball and follow through. Do not bring the ball behind your head because it can get stolen and it takes a split second longer through the pass. Next, we have rebounding. The objective of this is to successfully gain possession of the basketball after a missed field goal or free throw, as it rebounds from the hoop or backboard. This plays a major role in the game, as most possessions end when a team misses a shot. The team with the most possessions has a better chance of winning. How to rebound. First, find a good position on the court. Second, get low to the ground. Next, spread your arms. Box out your opponent if necessary. Jump towards the ball. Grasp the ball with both hands if possible. Have a plan to pass the ball. Learn to anticipate missed shots. Next, we have running. A big part of basketball, you will find yourself running back and forth as the game quickly transitions between offense and defense. When you have the ball, running will help you to avoid defenders and get to the basket quicker. On defense, you often will find yourself needing to run after the opponent, especially during fast breaks rather. Tips to improve running. Lean forward, run in the balls of your feet, swing your arms and hands from cheek to cheek, or that is butt cheek to face cheek, alongside your body. Don't allow your arms to cross over in front of your body. Always do a combination of dynamic stretching and warm-up activities. Equipment and facilities in basketball. Every Filipino loves basketball. When you are around the Philippines, you can see basketball courts even in the small villages or provinces. Thus, we should be familiarized with the different equipment and facilities used in basketball. Equipment in basketball. First, we have the ball. A ball of basketball is most of the time made of leather with the official size of 29.5 to 30 inches in circumference for men's game and 28.5 inches in circumference for women's game. So remember, the official size of the men's games basketball is 29.5 to 30 inches in circumference, and in women, it is 28.5 inches in circumference. It should weigh 18 to 22 ounces. When bounced off 6 feet from the floor, a well-inflated ball should bounce 49 to 54 inches in height. Next, we have the uniform. When one starts coaching a basketball team, the most important requirement for a team is to have a uniform. This helps one in differentiating a team from another. A uniform consists of a jersey or shirt, shorts, and numbers in the front and back of the shirts for identification. Next, we have the basketball sneakers. Basketball shoes help prevent injuries, in part by providing adequate ankle support. High-top sneakers offer the best ankle support. These shoes should also lace up to the top to help provide a snug fit. Next, we have the water bottle. It is a container that is used to hold water, liquids, or other beverages for consumption. The use of a water bottle allows an individual to drink and transport a beverage from one place to another. A water bottle is usually made of plastic, glass, or metal. To avoid or prevent dehydration, first, you need to drink a cup of water 4 hours before the game and another half cup of water for every 10 to 15 minutes while playing basketball. Second, you need to replenish electrolytes like a sodium and potassium, which are lost through perspiration with sports drinks or enhanced water. To lower your body temperature and reduce sweating, use wet towels or a water mist on the skin. When you're working out or exerting yourself, alcoholic and caffeinated beverages such as coffee, teas, and soda are not recommended for optimal hydration. Now let's move on to facilities in basketball. First, we have the court dimensions. The court is a flat, hard surface free from obstructions, 28-meter long and 15-meter wide, measured from the inner edge of the boundary line. At the backcourt is the team's own basket, inbounds part of the backboard, and the part of the playing court limited by their own end line, sidelines, and center line. The front court consists of the opponent's basket, inbounds part of the backboard, and the part of the playing court limited by the end lines behind the opponent's basket, sidelines, and inner edge of the center line nearest to the opponent's basket. Engaging in moderate to vigorous physical activities may require one to exert much effort. These physical activities require players to use their strength and muscle power in order to perform. In that case, players may experience different temporary health conditions that may hinder them to perform these physical activities at their best. These temporary health conditions may be: first, we have the dehydration. Dehydration, it is an abnormal depletion of body fluids. It happens when the body loses greater amount of water than the amount being taken in. To avoid dehydration, drink water before and after an exercise. Replenish the electrolytes, have a regular break, and avoid alcoholic and caffeinated beverages. Next, we have overexertion. Overexertion occurs when people push themselves too hard during a physical activity, sports, and exercises. Motion control video games such as Nintendo Wii and PlayStation Move, and hobbies like woodworking, building, and remodeling. To avoid injuries because of overexertion, proper posture and the use of safe and efficient workspaces, proper lifting techniques and lighter loads, and know your body limits should be observed. Next, we have hyperthermia. Hyperthermia is a condition of having an abnormally low body temperature, usually caused by prolonged exposure to cold temperature. To avoid hyperthermia, wear warm but breathable layers of clothing. Pay attention to shivering. If severe, stop exercising and go indoors. Take several breaks and exercise to maintain core body temperature and bring extra clothes. Hyperthermia. Hyperthermia occurs when the body's core temperature begins to rise. Stages of hyperthermia are heat stress, heat fatigue, and heat exhaustion. To avoid hyperthermia, take a regular break, drink adequate water, wear comfortable clothing, and find a shady place to rest. So, that's all for our lesson this morning. I hope you enjoy and learned a lot. For your activity and for your quiz, just follow the GAITF link on your screen. Once again, good morning and have a nice day.